We are in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Shalom. Shalom. You've been waiting for this day, so this day has finally come. A lot of you have been wondering where this knowledge that you've been hearing is coming from, and the powerful truth that you've been hearing, how this was established. Well, we finally were able to arrange for the priests to come down from New York and spend some time with us. And I'd like to introduce them if I can. These are some great brothers. We're very glad to have them with us. We want to make them feel as warm as possible, because this is their work and the extension of their work and what they've laid down some time ago. I'd like to introduce, first of all, priest and Sixth Shield General, 4th in command in the nation of Israel, Lahab. I'd like to salute this brother. March up. Barak. Yeshabim, which means sit. And I'm going to turn it over now to Priest General Lahab.
Come on, brother. I'd like to say this, starting off, we're very impressed at your school here, and we're very impressed to see that the brothers and sisters in Philadelphia think enough of the Most High and the Bible and the truth and your nationality to be a part of this, because most of the brothers and sisters are running from the truth.
Shalom, Israel's priest and officer of 1,000 Katab with ISUPK Detroit. Of course, we're doing another Sabbath service. So take a minute and like, share, and subscribe. Push this truth. Hit that like button. Let's get it. Layashala, which means to Israel. Amaju. So Rapun Akwadum, which means to turn and face the east. We're going to get into the Hebrew prayers. The Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malach Bakah, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazah, Kawah, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathananawa, Lachon, Kal, Yawam, Wasalatnanawa, Kabawathnawa, Kasalatnawa, Kabawathinawa, Wala'a, Tabiayanawa, Bayasanawan, Abal, Hawashayanawa, Mayan, Ra, Hayah, Lakah, Hamalakwa, Wala Allah, wa ta parath, la awalamyam, aman. The Lord's Prayer in the English, Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever, so be it. Hakash, the power in the Hebrew, Yahweh. By Hashem Yahweh, Babakashah, Nathanawa, Hakach, Lerapa'ah, Kal Makalawa, Kal Madawa, Hakach, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakach, Lahakwayim, Hamathium, Hakach, Al Rakawath, Hatama'ala, Lagar Shun, by Hashem Yahweh, Thawada Amun. In the English, Yahweh, in the name Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. Bless Israel. In the Hebrew, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, Barak Manawa, Wayasha'ala, Wahabayath Saparium, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, the Wada Amun. In the English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless us and Israel and the school. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah, Ayunya, Al-Haharium, Ma'ayan, Yaba'ah, Isaiah, Ma'aim, Yahweh, Ashah, Shamayam, Wa'aratazah, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalkai, Al-Yanawam, Shamarkai, Hanala'ah, Yanawam, Wala'ah, Yayashun, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarkai, Yahweh, Tazalkai, Al-Yad, Yum-Yum-Kai, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'ah, Yakakak, Wa'arat, Bala Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarakai, Makar Rai, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'athka, Wabawa'athka, Ma'athai, Wa'ai, Awalam. In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He would not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'ala shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew, Alahayim, Adalayamaka, Athakarash, Wa Althashaqua, Al Kayahana, Awayabika, Yahamayawan, Wa Mashana Yaka, Nasha'awa, Ra'ash Al Amika, Ya'amimwa, Sawad, Wa Yathaya Aitazawa, Al Tazapawanika, Amora, Lakawa, Wanakankidim, Magoya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Shim Yashala, Iwad, Kaya, Nawa Aitazawa, Lab, Yakadwa, Alyaka, Baryath, Yakarathwa, Ahahoya, Adawan, Wayashamai, Alayum, Mawa'aba, Wahagaria, Gabor, Wa'amawan, Wa'amalak, Palashath, Am Yashabia, Tazawar, Gum Ashawar, Nalawa, Amaim, Hayawa, Zarawa, Labunya Lawat, Salah, Ashalahum, Kamadian, Kasayasara'a, Kayabian, Banakal, Kawashwan, Nashamadwa, Ba'ayan Dara'a, Hayawa, Daman, La'adaman, Sha'athamwa, Nadiyatmawa, Ka'arab, Wakazabak, Wakatazar, Mana'ai, Kal Nashia Kamwa, Ashar, Amora, Naya Rasha, Lanawa, Ath, Nawath, Alahayim, Alahayad, Sha'athamwa, Kagogila, Kukwash, La Panyaraka, Ka'ash, Taba Ira Ira, Waka, Wakalaba, Salakia, Waka, Lahaba, Talahat, Harayan, Kantara Datma, Basa Iraka, Wabasai Wapaka, Sabahalam, Mala'a, Punyahum, Koyawum, Wayaba Kwashua, Shumka Yahawa, Yabashua, Wayabahawa, Ayai, Wayakaparwa, Waya Abadwa, Waya Da'aiwa, Kaya Atha, Shumka Yahawa, Labaka, Alyawan, Alkahar Rakazai. This is Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yasharallah may be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah, do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kizon, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth, make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeb, yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. O Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as a stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. This is the blessings in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shah, wa Ma'ika Allah, wa Allahayim, Matazabiyah, Alawap Yahana, Ha-Alawapium, Ha-Sarunyim, Ha-Quatazayunyim, Ha-Kayayayim, Wa-Ha-Akwathian, Yahweh, Ba-Shim Yahweh the Wada Amun. In the English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shai, and Michael, and the angels, commanded during Yahana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters, Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you, so be it. So, Shabu, which means you may be seated. Man, I just had to walk up out of there out of one. I'm gonna try to play it from a distance, you know what I mean? They'll figure it out, I hope. All right, so we're gonna be picking up in the book of Leviticus, and we're going to be starting at the 9th verse. Of course, as you know, we do it in the Hebrew. We get 7 verses, and we get it in the English. So this is Leviticus chapter 1 and verse 9. Wakwar Baya, Wakar Ayawa, Yurak Tazah, Bunyum, Waha Kwata Yura, Haka Hana Ath, Hakal Ham Zabak, Allah Asha, Rayak, Naya Kaya, Salakia, Naya Kaya, La Yahweh, verse 10. Wa'am Man Ha-Taza'an, Korah Bunya Man, Haka Shabyum, Awa Man, Ha'ai Zayum, La'ai Laha, Zakar, Thum Yum, Yaquar, Yabunwa, verse 11. Washak Kata, Athwa, Al, Yurak, Hum Zabak, Tazapana, Lapanya, Salakia. Yeah, Lapanya, Yahweh, Wazar, Kwawa, Banya, Aharon, Haka, Han Yum, Ath, Demwa, Demawa, Al, Hamzabak, Sabah Yaba, verse 12. Wanath Ka, Athwa, Lanath Kaya, Salakia, Lanath Kayawa, Wa'ath, Ra'ashwa, Wa'ath, Padara Wawa, Wa'ai Haka Han Athum Al Hay'a Tazayum Ashar Al Ha'ashar Ashar Al Hamzabak, verse 13. Wahak Korab, Wahak Ra'ayum, Yurak Taza'ah, Bunyum, Waha Korab Yab, Waha Korab Yab. So like it, Waha Korab Ya, Haka Han Ath, Hakal, Wahak Kwata Ra, Waha Kwata Yira. So like it, Waha Kwata Yira, Humzabak, Ha'al, Hawa'a Asha, Rayak, Nayak Ka, La Yahweh, verse 14. Wa'ama man ha'ai wapa ha'al korab banwa la Yahweh waha korah yaba man hathar yum awa man banya hayawa naha ath korah banwa, verse 15. Waha korah yabwa haka hana al hamzabak wama lakwa ath ra'ashwa waha kwata yara hamzabak ha wana matazaha a so like it demwa al kwaya ra hamzabak, and that's 7 verses in the Hebrew. We're gonna go ahead and pick it up in the English. So like this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 1. So like it. That's why we should be pulling out that old old faithful, that paper. Them ads don't be popping up. You know what I mean? All right, so this is Leviticus chapter 1, starting at the 9th verse in the English. But his inwards and his legs shall he wash in water, and the priest shall burn on all on the altar to be burnt sacrifice and offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto God, unto the Lord. Like it. Verse 10. And if his offering be of the flocks, namely of the sheep or of the goats, for a burnt sacrifice, he shall bring it a male without bringish. Verse 11. And he shall kill it on the side of the altar northward before the Lord, and the priest, Aaron's son, shall sprinkle his blood round about upon the altar. Verse 11. And he shall cut it into his pieces with his head and his fat, and the priest shall lay them in order on the wood that is on fire, which is upon the altar. Verse 13. But he shall wash the inwards and the legs with water, and the priest shall bring it all and burn it upon the altar. It is a burnt sacrifice, an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. So one of the things that I want to point out a small attention to is the fact that it said an offering made by fire. So these were a type of offering. But you can give another offering. In 2025, you can give another offering. You can give your life as that offering. You can die to yourself, your sins every day as that offering. You know, what the scriptures say in the book of Psalms, the Most High, he owns everything, all the flocks, all the birds on 1,000 hills. But what he wants is a broken and a contrite heart. That brings about change. And that's ultimately what he wants. He desires that inward change. All right. Verse 14. And if the burnt sacrifice for his offering to the Lord be of fowls, then he shall bring his offering of turtle doves or of young pigeons. Verse 15. And the priest shall bring it unto the altar and wring off his head and burn it on the altar, and the blood thereof shall be wrung out at the side of the altar. So these are the steps in which the Most High is commanding the children of Israel, specifically the priesthood, to carry out these sacrifices, carry out these burnt offerings. He just didn't want them to light that animal on fire and just throw it on the altar. You know what I mean? He just didn't want that. He wanted certain parts clean. He wanted parts dismembered. You know, things had to be done in a particular order. All right. So we're going to pick up the next 7 verses in the Hebrew. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 1 and starting at verse 16 in the Hebrew. Waha sayarwa ah mawa'a thawa bun tatatha waha shalak salakia waha shalah yaka atha ataza'a salakia a tazala hamzabak kodam maha al Mukwa Wam Hadash Na, verse 17, Washa Sa'ai Athwa Bakan Payawa La'a Yaba Dayala Waha Kwata Yara Athwa Haka Han Hamzabak Ha Al Ha'ai Tazayawam Ashar Al Ha-Asha, Aya, Ila, Ilaha, Hawa'a, Asha, Rayak, Nayak Ka, Laya, Hayawa. This is Leviticus chapter 2 and verse 1. Wanapash Kaya Thaqua Rayab Korah Bunya Salaki Korah Bun Manak Ha Layahawa Salath Laha Yaha Salaki Yaha Yaha Korah Bunwa Yawa Tazakwa Ila Yaha Shemna Wanath Na Al Yaha Labana, verse 2. Wahab Ya'aha Al Bunya Aharon Haka Hana Yawam Wakwam Taza'ah Mashum Mala'ah Kwam Tazawa Masa Latha Wamash Mana Al Kal Laban Tha Waha Quata Yara Haka Han Salakia Hak Han Ath Zakar Tha Azakar Tha Hum Zabak Ha Asha Rayak Nayak Ka Layahawa, verse 3. Wahan Wathar Tha Mana Humnak Ha La'aharan Wala Banya Wa Quadash Yum Ma'a Shawa Yahweh, verse 4. Wakaya Wakya Thaqua Rabah Korah Bun Manak Ha Ma'apa Thun Yura Salah Tha Kalawath Matazatha Bala Walath Bashum Na Wara Kwaya Matazawath. That's a deep word right there. Mashak Yum Bashum Na, verse 5. Wa'ama Manak Ha Al Hum Kabath Korah Banak Salaki Korah Banka Salath Bala Wala Bashumna Matazah Fahayaha. And that's 7 verses in the Hebrew. We're going to pick it up in the English. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 1 and verse 16. He shall pluck away his crop with his feathers and cast it beside the altar on the east part by the place of the ashes. Verse 17. And he shall cleave it with the wings thereof, but shall not divide it asunder. And the priest shall burn it upon the altar, upon the wood that is upon the fire. It is a burnt sacrifice, an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. So this is the protocol when you sacrificing a bird, which he recommends or commands rather turtle doves or of young pigeons. That's the preference. But all of this is in a particular order. This is Leviticus 2 and verse 1. And when any will offer a meat offering unto the Lord, his offering shall be of fine flour, and he shall pour oil upon it and put frankincense thereon. Every time I hear that, fine flour and shall pour oil on it, I be thinking of fried chicken. I be thinking of lamb chops, stuff like that. Sounds real niggerish to me, but this is Leviticus 2:2, and he shall bring it up to Aaron's sons, the priests, and he shall take there out his handful of flour thereof, and of the oil thereof, with all the frankincense thereof, and the priest shall burn the memorial of it upon the altar, to be an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. So now we know what things are sweet savors unto the Lord. I didn't see him talking about burning pork. I didn't see him talking about shrimp, crab, and lobster. And the Most High saying, oh, that's a sweet savor. That should smell like ass to the Most High. Right? Don't play with him like that. Verse 3, and the remnant of the meat offering shall be Aaron's and his sons. It is the most holy of the offerings of the Lord made by fire. Verse 4, and if thou bring an oblation of a meat offering baking in the oven, it shall be unleavened cakes of fine flour mingled with oil, or unleavened wafers anointed with oil. And I'm thinking about, that, what do they call it, hot water cornbread, your hush puppies, Sounds real niggerish, but that's us. I think that is 7 verses. Yes, that was verse 5. All right, so we're going to pick up the next 7 verses in the Hebrew. This is Leviticus chapter 2 and verse 5. And verse 5. Wa'amah mun kaha al hum kabath kwaraban ka salath bala salakia bala wala bashumna mataza'a fa yaha. Come on, man. You got to do better than that. All right, so this is verse 6. Tripping. Pathwath atha patha yum waya tazakwath alaya shemna manakha hawa'a. Verse 7. Wa'ama mun katha morak shath korah bunka salath basha mun tha'aisha. Verse 8. Wahab ath salakia wahab bath ath hamnak ashar Ya'aisha Mala'a La Yahweh Waha Kwarayab Ha Al Haka Hana Waha Gayash Waha Gayasha Al Humzabak. Verse 9. Waha Rayum Hakahan Mun Humnaka Azakar Tha Waha Kwata Yara Humzabak Ha Asha Rayak Nayak Ka La Yahweh. Verse 10. Wahan Wathar Thumna Humnak Ha La'aharan Wala Bun Yawa Quadash Yum, Ma'ashawa, Yahweh, verse 11, Kal, Humnat Ha, Ashar, Thaquar, Yabawa, La Yahweh, La'ah, Ta'ai Sha'ah, Kamad, Taza'ah, Kaya, Kal, Aishar, Wakal, Debash, La'ah, Thaqua, Tarayah, it's like it, Thaqua, Taya, Raya, Rawa, Mana, Maman, Wa, Asha, La Yahweh, verse 12, Korabun, Ra'ash, Yathah, Thaquar, Yabwa, Yabawa, Athum, La Yahweh, Wa'al, Humzabak, La'ah, Ya'ai, Lawa, Lara, Yak, Nayak, Ha. And that's 7 verses in the Hebrew. We're going to pick it up in the English. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 2 and verse 6. Thou shalt part it in pieces and pour oil thereon. It is a meat offering. Verse 7. And if thy oblation be a meat offering, baking in the frying pan, like dead ass. I didn't even know the word frying pan was in the Bible, but let me just let that slide. Give me a pass on that. It shall be made of fine flour with oil. So now we know this is real niggerish. So this is your book, people. Don't run from it. This is where you got that good chicken recipe from. This is where your grandmothers got it from. They got it from God. They didn't get it from Big Mama back 10,000 years ago. They got it from the book of Leviticus. Verse 8. And thou shalt bring the meat offering that is made of these things unto the Lord, and when it is presented unto the priest, he shall bring it unto the altar. Verse 9. And the priest shall take from the meat offering a memorial thereof, and shall burn it upon the altar. It is an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. And that which is left of the meat offering shall be Aaron's and his sons. It is the thing most holy of the offerings of the Lord made by fire. Verse 11. No meat offering which ye shall bring unto the Lord shall be made with leaven, for ye shall burn no leaven nor any honey in any offering of the Lord made by fire. So now you have conditionings. You said when you break my burn my offering, I don't want no honey on it and no leaven. So you might be able to put a little basil, a little rosemary, maybe. But he definitely said no honey and no leaven. This is verse 12. For as the oblation of the first fruits, ye shall offer them unto the Lord, but they shall not be burnt on the altar for a sweet savor. So those first fruits, they're not going to be burnt for that sweet savor. And now the way it's worded, it almost seems like the Most High, one of the reasons why the Most High wants these particular offerings burnt is because he likes the smell of it. It's just that simple. It don't have to be nothing more or more complicated than that. He wants or likes the smell of it. He doesn't need you to do it. He doesn't need that burnt goat. He doesn't need that sheep, that pigeon. He don't. He wants you repentant, broken and contrite. He wants you following these laws, statutes, and commandments. That's what he wants. And in the meantime, he's giving you simple commandments. Bring this for your first fruits. When you make an offering, bring this. Do it this particular way. Make sure you cut the head off. Clean it off. Don't put any of this on it because I don't like the smell of it. It's that simple. Did I get it all in English? We started at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep. All right, so we're going to get the next 7 verses in the Hebrew. This is Leviticus chapter 2 and verse 13. Wakal Kwaraban Manak Thak Bama Lak Thum Lak. I think that's Thum Laka. Slakia Thum Laka Wala'a Thashab Yatha Malak Bara Yatha Alahayim Slakia Alahayaka Ma'ala Manak Thaka Al Kala Salakia Allah Kal Kwaraban Ka Thakwar Yaba Malak, verse 14. Wa'ama Thakwar Yaba Manak Manakath Baka Warayim Baka Warayim La Yahweh Abba Yaba Kwala Waya Ba'asha Garasha Karamala Thakwar Yaba Ath Manak Tha Baka Wara Yaka, verse 15. Wanath Tha Al Yaha Shemna Washum Tha Al Yaha Labana Manak Ha Hawa'a, verse 16. Waha Kwata Yara Haka Han Ath Azakar Thaha Magarasha Wama Shemna Al Kala Laban Tha Asha La Yahweh. This is Leviticus chapter 3 and verse 1. Wa'am Zabak Shalah Mayum Korah Banwa Ama Mun Haba Korah Ha'awa Salakia Hawa'a Mawakwar Bawa Salakia Mawakwar Yaba Am Zakar Ama Nakwar Ba'a Thum Yum Yakwar Yabanwa Lapanya Yahweh, verse 2. Wasa Makah Yadwa Al Ra'ash Korah Banwa Washak Tawa Pathak Ahala Mawa'ai was Zerah Korah Banya Aharon Haka Hanyum Atha Hadum Al Humzabak Sabayaba 13, 14, 15, 16. This is Leviticus chapter 3 and verse 3. Waha Korab Yab, so like it, Waha Korab Yabah Mazabak Hasha Lahum Asha La Yahweh Ath Hakalabah Hum Kasa Ath HaKwarab Wa'ath Kal HaKalabah Ashar Al HaKwarab. And that's the end of 7 verses. We're going to pick it up. Slovakia. We're going to pick it up in the English. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 2 and verse 13. And every oblation of thy meat offering shalt thou season with salt. So this is how we know this book wasn't written for anybody else outside of the blacks, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indian, especially them crusty Caucasians. Because I'm going to tell you, they don't season their food. They don't season their chicken. They don't season nothing. So when it says season with salt, you already know he wasn't talking to the Edomites. Them Hamites over there, they eating dirt. They eating boo-boo cakes and drinking cow urine. So we know he ain't talking to them. This is to the children of Israel. He was teaching us how to season our food. Your moms didn't come up with seasonings. Your grandma didn't, Big Mama didn't. It was the Most High. Go get some salt and season your meat. Neither shalt thou suffer the salt of the covenant of thy God to be lacking from thy meat offering. With all thine offerings thou shalt offer salt. Verse 14, if thou offer a meat offering of thy first fruits unto the Lord, thou shalt offer for the meat offering of thy first fruits green ears of corn dried by the fire, even corn beating out of full ears. So now he's letting you know what type of corn and how that corn is going to be prepared. Verse 15, and thou shalt put oil upon it and lay frankincense thereof. It is a meat offering. Verse 16, and the priest shall burn the memorial of it, part of the beating corn thereof, and part of the oil thereof, with all of the frankincense thereof. It is an offering made by fire unto the Lord. All right, we're going to jump over to Leviticus chapter 3 and verse 1. And if his oblation be a sacrifice of peace offering, if he offer it of the herd, whether it be a male or a female, he shall offer it without blemish before the Lord. So now this goes into you understanding it. Your offering just can't be the sick one. It can't be the one that you was trying to get rid of anyway. It couldn't be the one that fell and it hurt itself. Not the one that came out with a small leg without blemish. The one that you was gonna raise up and breed. That prize one. That one that ain't had no spots, no nothing. That's the one that you offer up. That's your first fruits. Verse 2, and he shall lay his hand upon the head of his offering and kill it at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And Aaron's sons, the priests, shall sprinkle the blood upon the altar round about. Verse 3. And he shall offer the sacrifice of the peace offering, an offering made by fire unto the Lord, the fat that covereth the inwards, and all the fat that is upon the inwards. So these are still going over and detailing the different types and methods that you're supposed to be doing that offering. All right, so we're going to get these next 7 verses in the Hebrew. This is Leviticus chapter 3, starting at verse 4. Wa'ath, Shathayah, Hakal, Yatha, Wa'ath, Hakal Ba, Ashar, Ilah, Han, Ashar, Al, Hakah, Salah, Yum, Wa'al, Salaki, Wa'ath, Hayah, Tharath, Al, Hakah, Bad, Al, Hakah, Layah, Wath, Yasa, Yara, Salaki, Yasa, Yaran, Ha, verse 5. Waha, Quata, Yara, Athwa, Bunya, Aharon, Hamzabak, Ha, Al, Hai Ilah, Ashar, Al, Ha'ai, Tazayum, Ashar, Al, Ha'asha, Asha, Rayak, Nayak Ka, La Yahweh, verse 6. Wa'amah, Mun, Ha-Taza'an, Korab, Wa, La Zabak, Shalom, Yum, La Yahweh, Zakar, Awa, Nakwaba, Thum Yum, Yaquar, Yabunwa, verse 7. Amma, Kashab, Hawa'ah, Makwarayab, Ah, Kwaryab, Salake, Kwaraban, Wa, Waha, Kwaryaba, Salake, Waha, Kwara, Salake, Waha, Kwaryaba, Athwa, Lapanya, Yahweh, verse 8. Wasama, Ka, Ath, Yadwa, Al, Ra'ash, Qarab, Quar, Banwa, Washak, Ta, Athwa, Lapanya, Ahala, Mawa'ai, Wazar, Kwawa, Banya, Aharon, Ath, Damawa, Al, Hamzabak, Sabawaba, verse 9. Waha, Korab, Ya, Mazabak, Hashalak, Salakia, Hashalah, Mayum, Asha, La Yahweh, Kalab, Wa, Ha'a, La Ya, Salakia, Ha'a, La Ya, Thum Yum, La Amath, Ha'ai, Tazah, Yasa, Yaran, Ha, Wa'ath, Ha, Kalab, Hum, Kasa, Ath, Ha-Karab, Wa'ath, Kal, Ha-Kalab, Ashar, Al, Ha-Karab, verse 10. Wa'ath, Shafiyah, Hakal, Yah, Wa'ath, Hak, Labah, Ashar, Al, Hana, Ashar, Al, Hakah, Sal, Yom, Wa'ath, Hayah, 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 Tharath, Al, Hakah, Hakabdah, Al, Hakah, Layath, Yesah, Yaran, Ha. And that's 7 verses in the Hebrew. We're going to pick it up in the English. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 3 and verse 4. And the 2 kidneys and the fat that is on them, which is by the flanks, and the caul above the liver with the kidneys, it shall he take away. And Aaron's sons shall burn it on the altar upon the burnt sacrifice, which is upon the wood that is on the fire. It is an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto the Lord. So again, he's making note and making sure you understand what's a sweet savor to him. Not everything is a sweet savor to the Most High. Verse 6, and if his offering for a sacrifice of peace offering unto the Lord be of the flock, male or female, he shall offer it without blemish. Verse 7, if he offer a lamb for his offering, then shall he offer it before the Lord. Verse 8, and he shall lay his hand upon the head of his offering and kill it before the tabernacle of the congregation. And Aaron's son shall sprinkle the blood thereof round about the altar. Verse 9, and he shall offer of the sacrifice of the peace offering an offering made by fire unto the Lord. The fat thereof and the whole rump, it shall he take off hard by the backbone, and the fat that covers the inwards, and all the fat that is upon the inwards. So this is how you're preparing that sacrifice. You're going to take off the head. You're going to take off the rump part, the back that's by the backbone, and then all the fat that's on the outside and the inside. Verse 10, and the 2 kidneys and the fat that is upon them. So now there's a little skill that's coming with it, because you're taking out the 2 kidneys and the fat that's on the kidneys. He didn't say cut the kidneys in pieces. He said take out the kidneys and then the fat that's on the kidneys. That takes skill, a little bit of precision. And then that takes knowledge. These Israelites knew what the kidney was. They just didn't pull out a part and say, is this it? You know? Which is by the flanks and the caul above the liver. They knew what a liver was. With the kidneys, it shall he take away. So these again are the sacrifices and the preparation of the sacrifices that the Most High is ordering Aaron and his sons to do, to whether it's a lamb, a ram, a turtle dove, or a young pigeon. These are all specifications of how he wants this lamb prepared, or how he wants these sacrifices made. All right. So we're going to get these last 7 in the Hebrew.
Read the last 7 for you, brother.
Man, this is going to be a treat. This is the man that rose me up in this language. Man,
If I could for a minute out of wine, I just want see. This is when I knew I was in the truth. Like, so I'm older than this young man next to me, Slacky out of wine.
You too no, I'm not.
And this young man got up there and was reading the Hebrew, and I'm looking, and he just going and just going, and it's clean too, clean. And I'm thinking, is this what they meant when in the New Testament when they was like, well, aren't these Galatians? How do they speak our language? You know, they was amazed at these quote unquote ignorant Israelites speaking their language. But now that's just the power of the Most High. And that's that brother's diligence to learn it and perfect it. So, Most High in Christ, the water out of one.
No sweat, brother. Most High in Christ. Where are we?
This is Leviticus.
Well, I'm starting it.
We're gonna be starting at the 11th verse. Oh, Slacky.
Leviticus, the 3rd chapter.
Come on, concert. Yeah, Slacky.
Leviticus chapter 3 and verse 11. In Hebrew. Like Zah, Ya'ar, Hayawan, Hakanaw, Hamazah, Ka'ah. Like it. Lakum, Ashah, Layahawa. Verse 12. Wa'am, Azah, Quarabanya, Wahakwara, Yabawa, Salaki, Lapunya, Yahweh, verse 13. Wasamak, Ath, Yadawa, Al, Ra'ah, Shawah, Washah, Kaka, Athwa, Lapunya, Aho, Mawa'ai, Waza'ar, Kwawa, Banya, Aharon, Ath, Damawa, Al, Hamazabak, Sabyah, verse 14. Wahakwara, Mamanawa, Kwarabanwa, Ashar, Layahawa, Ath, Hakala, Hama, Kasa'a, Ath. This is like there we go. I got it selected. Haya Korab, Mamanawa, Karabanwa, Ashah, Layahawa, Ath, Hakalab, Hamag, Kasa, Ath, Hakarab, Hawath, Cal, Kakalab, Ashar, Al, Hakarab, verse 15. Wa'ath,
Shataya.
Hakala Yawath Wa'ath. Hakala Ashar Alahaya Ashar Al Hakas Layam Wa'ath Hayawathra
Al. Hakabad. Al.
Hakalayath Yasaya Ranawa. Verse 16. It's like Waha Kotaya Aka Hana Hamazah Kaya Lakam Ashar Larayak Nayakaka Kal Kala Layahawa. Verse 17. You said 11.
17 is the last verse. Leviticus 3 and 17 in the Hebrew. Kakwath. Our lum.
Labad, it's like a Labad Rayath Yakam Bakor Mawashabat Yakam Kal Kalab Wakor Dam La the Karwood.
That's
The Leviticus, the fourth, that's all the way up to Leviticus, the fourth chapter. Go ahead and I'm going to get it in English.
Don't sweat. Go ahead, brother.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 3 and verse 11.
I'm going to get it with you. Select. Bear with me. All right, go ahead.
And the priest shall burn it upon the altar. It is the food of the offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Read.
Verse 12. And if his offering be a goat, then he shall offer it before the Lord. Verse 13. And he shall lay his head upon the head of it, and he shall lay his hand upon the head of it and kill it before the tabernacle of the congregation. And the sons of Aaron shall sprinkle the blood thereof upon the altar round about.
All right, so obviously right here they are making a animal sacrifice in front of the whole congregation, and they sprinkling that goat blood upon the congregation, right? And you can time it anytime you want to. Katab, go ahead.
And that's heavy. See how a mighty man get up here and he say something so, and it got me thinking. Do you know how that would? I mean, a lot of us maybe not be farmers, but if you're slaughtering a goat or a sheep in front of a congregation, that's not like necessarily a good sound, a good visual. But in my head, I think the Most High is kind of preparing us for that spirit. So when we understand that sacrifice, we can walk in it better. So when he sends his son as that lamb, it's just like, we got to understand this is the purpose. You know, the Most High, he allowed Christ to get beat. Not for you to keep doing what you're doing, to allow you an opportunity to change. And then you have these sick Christians out here that want you to stay in the dirt, that want you to stay in your sin. They're influencing all of these fake Israelite groups, making Israelite something that's a trend, something that's all, there's an Israelite group for your particular wants and need. No, that's not it. It's either the Most High's way or it's no way.
That's absolutely the truth. You understand? Because you got to choose the Lord, man. Especially in times like this, especially if you don't know what the hell going on, man. You need to get up under the priest and the ISUPK under Commander Jenny Hunter, because we are the ones that have the authority on the Bible. Literally have the authority out of every single person, every single group in the world. The ISUPK has the authority on the Bible because we live the Bible. You understand? We live the Bible. Everybody likes to talk about the Bible. Everybody likes to talk about scriptures and breakdowns of what they know. But the men in the school, we actually live the Bible. We actually do this every day. This is our lifestyle. You understand? And we took an oath to that. So keep going.
Verse 14. And he shall offer thereof his offering, even an offering made by fire unto the Lord, the fat that covers the inwards, and all the fat that is upon the inwards.
Keep going.
Verse 15. And the two kidneys, and the fat that is upon them, which is by the flanks, and the caul above the liver, with the kidneys, it shall he take away.
All right, keep going.
Verse 16. And the priest shall burn them upon the altar. It is the food of the offering made by fire for a sweet savor.
Yeah, so just like how you get all of those precious, the good fat on that cow or the good fat on that animal. In this case, it's a goat. So the good fat on the goat, man, is the chops, the what you call that? The bacon. You can get all type of good fat of meat off of that, and that's what they were eating. This was the food thereof. This was the food offering made by fire. You understand? Meaning what? They cooked this food. Okay, that's the real understanding of the Bible. A lot of people have a foreign understanding when it comes to the Bible. That's why you have to get in this school and actually learn. So you can be able to break down these scriptures. You'll be able to understand the spirit of the Bible. The Christian church do not have the spirit of the Bible. They have the spirit of Satan. You understand? They have the spirit of Satan. And also they have the spirit of taking and robbing your goods and your money. You understand? They are greedy dogs, like the Bible says. You understand? We have any more on that? Go ahead.
Verse 16. And the priest shall burn them upon the altar. It is the food offering of the offering made by fire for a sweet savor. All the fat is the Lord's. Verse 17. It shall be a perpetual statute for your generations throughout all your dwellings, that ye eat neither fat nor blood.
So this right here is a law. You understand? This is an actual law that's made to abide forever. These laws in the Bible do not change. You understand? I don't understand the concept of how a Christian pastor say laws are done away with. Right. These laws in the Old Testament doesn't matter. These things doesn't matter no more. Just focus on love. Just focus on, being able to give back, and everybody can get grafted into the Bible. Now focus on that. When that right there is how this world, you see how bad this world is functioning, you can blame Christianity. You can blame the Christian church of how this world is functioning now, because they are the ones that say, hey, everybody can get grafted in when it comes to God. When you read this Bible, you're going to find out that God don't even deal with everybody. How in the hell you can say that everybody can get grafted in when the Lord is not dealing with every single nation? The Lord only deals with the children of Israel. But us, hard-headed kids, we say, hey, why can't the white man get saved? Why can't the Africans be saved? Why can't the Asians be saved? And that right there is because Christianity is in your mind. Christianity is at the forefront when it comes to the Bible right now. And that's why our fight is so big. That's why our fight is so heavy, man. We have to put in the work so we can tear down these groves of the Christian church and defeat these lies that they put upon our people so we can wake up and we can get our kingdom, man. All right, anything else on that? All right. Any more chapters or any verses? All right, we're going to go ahead and close out the Sabbath service. Men of Israel, I imagine. Yum yum, saw. Shamahal, saw.
La Yashala, which means to Israel.
We're going to take the scroll. And we're going to salute the scroll. We're going to start with the man up here on the podium first. Yum yum, saw. Yahaba Shemi Al Shabrak Yah.
Yahba Shimyal Shabrak Yah.
All right, men of Israel. We're going to come to the forefront of the altar. And we're going to salute the scroll. Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ.
Yahweh Shimyal Shabrak Yah.
Most High in Christ.
How about Shimon Shabrak? Yeah.
Yahweh Shimyal Shabrak Yah.
We'll go ahead. We're going to blow the horn. We're going to go into the Hebrew prayers. Tab on you in the Hebrew.
Come, sir. It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew.
Make sure they're facing the ease up.
Salakia. Wapanak Wadam, which means to turn and face the east. It's the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodah. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakutah. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baharatazah. Kawah. Hayah. Bashemayim. Yathanawa. Lacham. Cal. Yawam. Wasalatnawa. Kabuwathnawa. Kasalatnawa. Kabuwathinawa. Wala'ah. Tabiayanawa. Banasanawan. Labor. Hawashayanawa. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wala'ala. Wa'ata Parath. La'awalamyam. Amen.
Lord's Prayer in the English, our Father.
Our Father,
which art in heaven.
Hallowed
be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done
in earth. As it is in heaven. it is in heaven. Give us this day.
Give us this day
Our daily bread.
our daily bread.
Forgive us of our debts,
Forgive us our debts
as we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
Lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
into temptation,
but deliver us
but deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
For thine is the kingdom,
For thine is the kingdom
and the power,
and the power
and the glory,
and the glory
forever,
forever.
so be it.
So be it. This is the gospel power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Baruch Shah.
Baruch Shah,
Nathanan Hour.
Nathanael,
Takat.
Takat,
Takat.
Takat,
Larpa'ah.
Larpa'ah,
Kal Makalah.
Kal Makalah,
Wakal Madawa.
Kal Madawa,
Takat.
Takat,
Latahar.
Latahar,
Hamatazarayim.
Amatazarayim,
Takat.
Takat,
Lahakwayim.
Lahakwayim,
Hamathium.
Amath,
Takat.
Takat,
Al Rakawa.
Arakawa,
Hatama'ala.
Atma'ala,
Lagar Shun.
Lagar Shun,
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
The Wada Amon.
Water Aman. In the English, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
in the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua.
please give us the power
Please give us the
to
power
heal
power to heal
all manner of sickness
all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the
the
lepers,
power to cleanse the lepers,
the power to raise the dead,
the power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
the power against unclean spirit,
to cast them out.
to cast them out.
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua,
thank you, so be it.
thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew, Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Barak Lanawa,
Barak Lanawa,
Wayashala,
Wayasha'ala,
Wahabaya,
Wahabaya,
Saparium,
Sapari,
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
the Wada Amon,
the water Aman. In the English, Yahweh, in
Yahweh,
the name of Yahushua,
in the name of Yahushua,
bless us
bless us
and Israel
and Israel
and the school.
and the school.
In the name of Yahushua,
In the name of Yahushua,
thank you, so be it.
thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew, Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayunya,
Ayanya,
Al-Haharim,
Al-Hahariah,
Ma'ayan,
Ma'ayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Azariah,
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 Ma'ayin,
Ma'ayin,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ashah,
Ashah,
Shamayam,
Shamayam,
Wa'aratazah,
Wa'aratazah,
Al-Yatham,
Al-Yatham,
Lumawat,
Lamawat,
Regalkai,
Regalkai,
Al-Yanawam,
Al-Yanawam,
Shamarkai,
Shamarkai,
Hanah,
Hanah,
La'at,
La'at,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'at,
Wala'at,
Yayashun,
Yayashun,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasha'ala,
Yasha'ala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarkai,
Shamarkai,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazarkai,
Tazarkai,
Al-Yah,
Al-Yah,
Yamyamkai,
Yamyakah,
Yawamar,
Yawamah,
Hashemash,
Hashemash,
La'at,
La'at,
Yakakai,
Yakakah,
Wairak,
Wayarah,
Balayala,
Malayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamarkai,
Yashmarka,
Makarai,
Korah,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Athnapashka,
Apnapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'afka,
Taza'afka,
Wabuwa'aka,
Wabu Afka,
Ma'athai,
Ma'asai,
Wa'ai Awalum.
Wa'ai Hawalum. In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh,
My help cometh from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasha'Allah
he that keepeth Yahshua
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in,
and thy coming
from
in
this time forth
from this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. This is Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Abaliyamaka,
Al Damayalaka,
Al Takaras,
Al Takaras,
Al Tashakwat,
Al Tashakwat,
Al Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awayabika,
Awayabika,
Yahamayawan,
Yahamawa,
Wamashana Yaka,
Wamashanayaka,
Nasha'awa,
Nasha'awa,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al Amika,
Al Aimaka,
Ya'amim Nimwa,
Ya'arum Yimwa,
Sawad,
Sawa,
Wayatha,
Wayatha,
Ya'aitazawa,
Ya'aitasawa,
Al Tasapawanyaka,
Al Tasapawanyaka,
Amara,
Moral,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakanki,
Wanakaki,
Magoya,
Magoya,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Shemya Shala,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Aiwa,
Aiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa Aitazawa,
Nawa Aitasawa,
Lab,
La,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Alyaka,
Alyaka,
Baryath,
Baryath,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Ahahoya,
Alahoya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai,
Ayashimai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagaria,
Wahagaria,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Amawan,
Wa'amalat,
Wa'amalak,
Halashat,
Halashat,
I'm Yeshabia,
I'm Yeshabi,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Amman,
Aiman,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawah,
Zarawah,
Labunya Lawat,
Labunya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Ashalahum,
Aishalahum,
Kamadian,
Madi,
Kasayasara'a,
Kasayasara'a,
Kayabian,
Kayadi,
Banakar,
Banakor,
Kawashwan,
Yashan,
Nashimadwa,
Nashamadu,
Ba'ayanda Ra'a,
Ba'ayan Dara'a,
Hawa'a,
Hawa'a,
Daman,
Daman,
La'adama,
Lahadama,
Shai Thumwa,
Shayathamu,
Nadiyatmawa,
Nadiyatma,
Ka'arab,
Ka'irab,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza'aba,
Wakazabak,
Wakazabak,
Wakatazar,
Wakatabor,
Mana'ai,
Mana'ah,
Kalnashia Kumwa,
Kal Nasiya Kumu,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amora,
Amara,
Narashah,
Naya Rashad,
Lawa,
La'awaf,
Ah,
Naf,
Nawa,
Na'awaf,
Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Alahayah,
Alahayam,
Shai Thumwa,
Shayathamu,
Kagogula,
Kagagi,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapunya Raraka,
Lapoya Rabaka,
Ka'ash,
Sa'ash,
Taba'ira Ya'ira,
the Ba'ira Ya'ir,
Waka Lahaba,
Waka, Lahaba,
Thalahat,
Talahat,
Harayam,
Haryam,
Kanthar Datma,
Kanthar Dagma,
Basa Irika,
Basa'irika,
Wabasai Wapathka,
Wabasal, Wapathka,
Thabahalum,
Nabahalom,
Mulla'at,
Alaha,
Paya'at, Slakia, Panyahum,
Punyaham,
Quayawam,
Koyawam,
Wayabakwashua,
Wayabakwasha,
Shunka,
Shumka,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Yabashua,
Labash,
Wayabahoya,
Wayabahol,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Wayakapara,
Wayakapara,
Wayabadua,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaira,
Wayadaigwa,
Kaya Atha,
Kayatha,
Shunka,
Shumka,
Yahawah,
Yahawah,
Labaka,
Labaka,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Alcohol Rakazat.
Alcohol Rakazat, in the English. Keep not thy silence,
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh.
hold not thy peace,
Hold not thy peace,
be not still,
and be not still,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh.
for lo,
For lo,
thy enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head,
have lifted up the head.
they have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people,
against thy people,
and consulted against thy enemies,
and consulted against thy
and
hidden
have said,
and said,
Come,
Come,
let us cut them off from being a nation.
let us cut them off from being a nation.
Let the name of Yasha'Allah
That the name of Yahshua
may be no more remembered.
may be no more remembered.
They are consulted together
For they have consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
the
are confederate against thee.
tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the
and
Ishmaelites,
the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
Moab,
and the
and
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal,
Gabal,
and Ammon,
and Ammon,
Amalek,
and
the
Amalek,
Philistines,
Philistines,
the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Ashur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah,
do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kizon,
the brook of Kizon,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like a red,
Make their nobles like a red,
and like Zebah.
and like Zeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zebah,
are their princes as
and
Zebah,
as Amunah,
and as Amunah,
who said,
who said,
Let us take to ourselves
Let us take to ourselves
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
the houses of Yahweh in possession.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the stubble before the wind,
as the fire burneth wood,
as the fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains
and
on
as
fire.
the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them
So persecute them
with thy tempest,
with thy temper,
and make them afraid
and make them afraid
with thy storm.
with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name.
that they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded
and troubled
and troubled
forever.
forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame
and
and
perish,
perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
are the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth. Blessings in the Hebrew, Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shah,
Barakatah Yahweh, Yahweh Shah,
Wa Micah Allah,
Wamaka Allah,
Wa Alahayim,
Wa'alahayim,
Matazabiah,
Matazabiyah,
Alawap Yahanam,
Alawap Yahana,
Ha'alawapium,
Ha'alawapim,
Hasarunium,
Hasaranya,
Hapakazayanium,
Patazayanya,
Hakayayarium,
Kayayal,
Wahakwathim,
Waha'agwathian,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
Ba'ashem Yahushua,
the Wad Aman.
in the English. Bless you, Yahweh,
Bless you, Yahweh,
and Yahushua,
and Yahushua,
and Michael,
and Michael,
and the angels,
and the angels,
the man and general Yohanan,
man and junior Yohanan,
the generals,
general,
the captains,
captain,
the officers,
the
troopers, and the sisters.
and the sisters.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahushua.
in the name of Yahushua.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Saul, go ahead, blow the horn, brother. All right, Most High in Christ, would any brothers like to be anointed? If not, we're going to go ahead. We're going to close out the Sabbath service. Men of Israel, I imagine Shabbat, I imagine Barak, Yahweh Shimei Shabrakatah, Yajim Matah. Dismiss.